Welcome back to another rendition of Sunday Fun Day Crochet Live with Haley's Design Studio. She will be in a few minutes. Sorry, I myself am running a little bit late. I was napping and I had to get the boys ready for bed. So, um, today, Haley and I just had really great events this last weekend, and we need to do something fun and inspirational. So I believe that I am going to make a bluey doll. Bluey, the blue healer. Hey, Lila. Um, and I've been wanting to make one for a while, and I just, I need to make one. Oh my goodness, guys! Holy moly! Um, I am not certain that I brought up my navy blue. Joshy, hey, how are you? Go ahead and put that on top or all chat, not top chat. Goodness. Yeah, Haley will join me in a few minutes. She's in the middle of something. Joshy says getting little mama settled for her. I'll get back on soon as she's asleep. Yeah, I figured. No worries. We'll see you in a minute, Joshy. Hey, Sherry. We're here for some crochet fun. I don't know even what colors I really want. You know what I need to do? I need to try to put some of this one away. How about that? While we wait for Haley. Yes, friendly reminder to like the live. Listen, don't talk about my booty. All right? I know it's there. I'm aware. I don't need your help. Don't use this instead of this one. Oh, listen. Come on. That's awesome, Lila. Lila ran a 5K today. There are kids on this channel, guys. Knock it off. Mm. Did bring it. I'm not dancing. Lila says I ran 1 mile today, then 2 hours later, 5K. Girl, you got more energy than me. Going with yellows. Lila says I'm not using as a time. It says 60 of his so Christmas. Sorry if it's annoying. Ah, hey Mark. Goodness. Having to delete a lot of people today. Oh, Haley, thank goodness.
Hi.
Hello.
What?
Oh, the chat.
Oh.
Because I've been like moving around.
Oh.
You're just wow. Like the people are rude today. I don't know, Lila. I don't know.
That's just lovely.
Yeah, like because I just happen to be standing and I'm wearing shorts. So it has to be a huge conversation. Hey, Alyssa.
About your butt, huh?
Essa, pause. Did you dye your hair? It's pretty. I haven't seen you in a while. I don't think Haley's dyed her hair in a while, and I have not. This is my natural color.
Yeah, no, I hadn't had my hair touched up in quite a while.
Yeah. Hey, Hope. Yeah, I was just cleaning up my desk a little bit.
Yeah. Alright, where did my scrunchie go? Ugh. Here it is. Hello. We get that y'all aren't trying to be rude, but we're just confused because to me, Kat's hair doesn't look any different. I mean, it's always that dark.
It's also not wet. Holy moly. Hey,
Now,
Ashley.
now what
Um,
was I gonna do?
Rose. Hello, Goofball. Hey, Broski. Hi, Anthony from South Carolina. Oh, thank you. Goofball says one of us is amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So did you decide on what you're making?
No.
I'm gonna make bluey just because like I've been thinking about it and I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a pattern on here that I have and make it.
Okay. Aw, thanks, Goofball. Hey, Alyssa. She's here. She was stuck at the gas station for a while. Ew.
I never
Lila has
get.
a. Oh,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Lila has 163 subs.
Good. I'm at 212.
Yay! Is that what were gonna say? Is that you're gonna finish that?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish Littlefoot. I just. Ooh, it's one of the things I had on my laptop already open.
Mm-hmm.
So why not go ahead and finish it?
Exactly. Thank you, Goofball. Hey, Moon.
Uh, just to clarify, you only get thrown out if you are rude, disrespectful, or if you are too vulgar.
Yeah.
As
Like
a
for instance.
gentle reminder, we do have kids in the chat. I know at least some of them are under the age of 13, like between 10 and 13. We have two of those. So just be careful with what you say. That's our main thing, is because we really, yes, Alyssa's been really good at it. She has been doing that. No, we're not. Um, um, well, we're in a relationship, but we're married. So, like, I don't know if that still counts as a relationship anymore. Once you hit to a certain point, it's just a way of life. uh, but yes, we are both married.
Yes.
But I've been doing a lot because it was a market weekend, so my fingers are swelling.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So as long as you're decent on the chat, you should not get thrown out. Cat, is your phone plugged
Exactly. I just did. Oh,
in? Okay.
yes. Sorry, I just smacked my knee off my desk.
Well, why'd you do that?
I didn't mean to. Lila, the boys are dressing up for Halloween. I'm gonna have to take them to probably Walmart and see what they have for costumes. Because they told me they want to be something scary, but then I didn't order their costumes yet.
I don't know if I want to finish this. This is a lot of color changes to try and be doing on live.
There.
I think I'm gonna make this pattern, but I'm gonna make it in a solid color.
Okay.
Now, what solid color do I want to do this in?
Alyssa's at 23 subscribers, but slowly getting videos made and edited.
Nice.
Clearly, I did not get a video out there this weekend, but I'm okay with it. Like it's been a long week.
It really has. And then this week's gonna be even longer.
Market prep.
Huh?
The market prep.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's just all the things.
Mm-hmm.
I think think I'm gonna make one. I have my Hobie yarn.
Oh, that's gonna be cute.
Yeah.
Especially in that color.
Yeah, because I have 3 skeins of this. And I've had this for a while. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the center pull out. Hey, yay! Just a little messy, but it's out.
Haley, don't forget to turn your chat onto live chat, not just top chat.
Oh, well, I gotta get pulled up on my computer.
Oh, yeah. I'm going through the stuff on the in-between comments on the chat.
You're good.
Oh, Alyssa, I know. Alyssa wants to know where the year's gone. It's almost Halloween in 2 weeks. Hey, Nicole.
Yeah, I feel that. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm gonna get to go to Eva's wedding because it's gonna be snowing up during that time of year, and I've never driven in the snow, and my tires are not meant for the snow.
Mm-mm. When is it? January?
Yeah.
You could fly.
I was getting ready for you to say that. I could.
Good.
That's just a if.
Yeah. Pedrowski, I don't know how you say it. We do officially know each other in person. Yes. But we met each other on the internet like a year and a half ago. But we met each other in real life here a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Monica, yes, this is a channel all about crocheting.
As if you couldn't tell by the yarn. I have empty spots that I had to fill with the new colors I bought.
If I do a yarn haul video and put it away, I will have less empty spots.
Me too. I have empty spots I've got to fill.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was looking at the other day. I have like 4 weeks until my brother-in-law and sister-in-law come in. So that means I've at least got to get all of the extra yarn we took into the living room back in here, but I don't want to just shove it in places because I actually have a good amount of floor space.
Mm-hmm.
And just, well, y'all, YouTube unfortunately only allows us to have 2 people and 1, 2, so.
Sorry. Did you decide to come in? Oh yeah, because you're wet. It's raining outside.
Gross.
Yeah. It started raining about 3 o'clock and like torrential downpour.
Well, I got home last night, and we were supposed to get rain. Um, while we were at the market, I was like, just let me beat it. And let's just put it this way: I must have just come after the rainstorm because there was
Mm-hmm.
puddles of water everywhere. And I didn't have my tarp with me, so my wooden stuff was in the back. So I mean, I was like, okay. But then when I got home,
Yeah.
I asked Cody. I said, "Do we need to get the wood stuff out? Do you think it'd be fine underneath the carport?" He's like, "Yeah." Oh no, the downpour rain. But I will say this much: the wood shelf that I ordered, that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas, it withstood the rain, and it is not that stuff that bulges after it gets wet and dries.
Thank goodness.
And then, like, I knew the other one was gonna be fine. I knew it was real wood.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bama boy.
Yeah.
So, but that was what I was worried about. I was like, I don't know if that's real wood or not. I said, it looks like it is. So it withheld the rain.
Yay. All right, catching up in the chat. Let's see. Lila's so excited Halloween is on a Friday. Me too, actually. Alyssa, 15 more buggies to make, and then they are done. This is part of the whip list. What bugs are you making? Monica hasn't been here before, so just wondering. Yeah, we're all about crochet. Um, we are. I'm gonna crochet a bluey tonight, and Haley is gonna crochet a brontosaurus. Um, and we go live every Sunday, me and Haley, and then on Wednesdays it's with a friend. So, sometimes it's Haley, sometimes it's Erin, sometimes Molly, sometimes Caroline. It's just however works. Realistically, Alyssa, once you get to the subscriber count that you need, you should be added into that list
Yes.
if you feel comfortable.
Is it 50 or is it 100?
I don't remember because they keep changing it.
Okay.
Like it was 100 and then it was 50 and then people are telling me it's different. So,
I know when I hit 50, I could go live, but I couldn't go live from my computer.
mhm. But we have
So,
to do this on a mobile device.
so that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking she can do it at 50 because we were doing this way before I think I hit 100.
I think so. Good for you, Lex.
Yeah. So,
Hi, kindly.
so, all that to say, Alyssa, when you hit 50, let us know.
Mhm. Yes, yes. That being said, I know that there have been other people who've said that they want to join in, they want to do lives and stuff like that. My requirements are that you have to be over 18 and I have to know you. Like, not necessarily in person, but like, we have to communicate on the internet more than just like the once or twice that I've seen you in the chat. Like, I have to be able to recognize your name when you're talking to me. So, like, those are my requirements. So far, everybody that I've gone live with, I am in a crochet Discord with, or I was. So, like, they're people that I'm seeing their faces. Like, I have seen Alyssa's face. I have heard her voice. Um, I have not seen her in person because I don't have a passport. But, um, yeah, like, either way. Lila wants to know what's your goal for 2026?
I haven't even started thinking about my goal.
My brain is going on a tangent already and like nope. Let's see. My personal goals for 2026. I think I'd like to do a bit more traveling with my business and just keep going bigger, you know?
I would like to do the Atlanta Comic Con.
Mhm. There's
I
also there's one in Texas. It's called the Big Texas Comic Con.
Okay, so you're coming to my house, and then we're gonna drive because I'm not driving in Texas. Hell to the no! The people drive 90 miles an hour. I do good to stay steady at 75 and 80. Hell to the no!
I understand. Texas drivers are crazy.
So that means you are flying to my house the day before, and then we're gonna drive out there.
Well, we're gonna have to drive. It'll have to be the day, like a couple days before, because if you're wanting me to drive in Texas, I need to get comfortable in your truck real quick and in a hurry, because I don't drive trucks.
My truck is not any longer than your van. You saw my truck.
I know, but it might feel weird. I don't know. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, but no. And also, we will not tell Cody you are driving my truck because insurance laws have changed.
Yeah. Yep.
Stupid.
Hmm.
Insurance should cover the vehicle, not the person. But you know what? If you have insurance,
I do.
then I don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. I do. I have decent insurance. I have full
So,
coverage insurance.
yeah. So as long as yours covers you if you drive somebody else's vehicle, we're good with either way.
I'll have to look into that.
But we can talk about that later.
Well, I hate you too. Rude.
Be glad. Be glad there's
Yeah,
kids in the chat.
I thought you said be gone. That's why I'm like, yeah.
Oh, well, that too. But be glad there are kids in the chat.
Michael, it's a crochet channel. Although I am learning how to knit, I don't really know how to knit.
Will you please respond to Rebel Boy? Because this is the second comment that's come up in a while.
I'm sorry, Bama boy. Okay, well, Kat, that excluded me not being a guest on your channel. I'm sorry. We're not talking politics or religion on this channel, so sorry, my bad. Okay. Moon says I'm going to bed. Good night. Hi, William. Wolf, Mold. Hello, good morning. Hi, Desiree. Oh, we jumped. Where were we? Go back.
You just said hi, Desiree.
Yeah, it like jumped all the way to beginning.
I'll take care
Um,
of that other comment. You keep reading chat.
Thank you. Um, yeah, Ella, I'm sorry you can't join. If I don't know you, you can't join in the lives. Vish said life is not real and it's terrifying when you make the realization. That's kind of a strange thing. Okay. Um, Family Boy, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Junior. Pedrosky, when you place a like on the live, the host of the live will get the like, not the person who's joining. But I can edit the settings to add Haley as a collaborator, and you can go and follow, like, and subscribe to her channel, and that helps. Bama Boy, I was just reading when you said, "How are you, ladies?" and I thought that it said, "Are you, ladies?" I'm like, dude, because the answer to that question is yes. But thank you. Doing good, doing good. It's been a long weekend.
I'm doing pretty good. You are so far behind in the chats.
I know, I'm trying.
You're gonna have to just skip some and just do the ones that actually. So, hi to everybody in the chat that has just come in. We are gonna skip those comments to get to the other comments.
Fair, fair.
So we can get
Thank you,
back
Junior.
up.
Let's see. That sounds fun. Definitely want to hit 50, of course. Kylie's crocheting her white and pink Hello Kitty.
Cool.
Bama Boy says, folks, thanks for watching Cat's Crafty Crochet. Please remember to be respectful in her channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Alyssa doesn't have a passport anymore either. It's too expensive to renew. And then she said it's $300 in Canada, and I don't know about here. Michael says that they're in Oklahoma. I'm in Pennsylvania. Haley is
In the south.
in the South. Yeah. But if you go watch her channel, you can find out where she actually is.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. It keeps jumping.
Because we keep getting new comments.
I know. It's annoying.
Rude. Thank you.
Lily has a lot of schoolwork these days. That's right, Bama Boy. Keep those political views to yourself, please. And Alyssa's warning, I have low patience today. Good to know. Toto Boy wants to know if we'll make a nice scarf for his cat, Charlie. He's a tuxedo. Could it be a bow tie scarf to go with his tuxedo? Ha ha ha. Toto Boy says something in blue, maybe. Um, Gross. William sees the yarn. Can you knit me a sweater? I'm not that good at knitting.
Mm-mm.
Thank you, Bama Boy.
And also, to be honest with you, this yarn is not good for knitting a sweater.
No, not really. Hey, Nathalie. And William says I'm an hour east of Chicago. I'm not.
Mhm.
Hello to South Dakota.
But alright, guys. So me and Kat both had markets this weekend. I cleared last year's goal and made more from last year.
Yay!
So and I was like $100. Who has the bigger yarn collection? Kat, you saw my yarn. Who has the bigger yarn collection?
I still think that I do.
Probably.
Yeah, because I have these two, one more of these. I have two like long flat tote things underneath my bed of acrylic yarn. And then I have a 6 cube thing downstairs in the living room, a big basket down in the living room. And I mean, realistically, you can't see it too much, but like one of those boxes is being shipped and the other one I'm trying to get rid of. Oh, and there's another little bookshelf right here in the corner that you can't see.
Yeah.
I have a lot of yarn.
But also, I don't do markets as much as she does
Mhm.
because I work full time. So,
Yeah. And a lot, like, I do have a lot of this type of yarn, but I would guarantee that I have a lot more acrylic yarn than Haley does.
oh yeah,
Like,
most definitely.
like worsted weight, like one of these 8 cube units, I have a whole one full of acrylic yarn and more that I don't even really use. I need to use it up. Alyssa put her supper in the air fryer. Thank you, Bama boy. Okay, Pedrosky says Mickey Mouse is my next door neighbor. Could you elaborate on that?
I would
I
assume he
mean,
means he lives in Florida, near Orlando.
that's fair. That's
Just because
probably
people
a
say
good
that.
that's a good assumption.
Because when most people say Mickey is their next door neighbor, they live close to Orlando. That's typically
Okay.
what they refer to. At least for down here now. I don't know. See, yeah.
I've never heard somebody say that before. So I'm like, what do you mean?
Well, you have to either live in California or live in Florida to know that saying.
Fair.
Well, I have
Oh,
just heard it.
Alyssa, you have just made my brain click. Earlier, it autocorrected budgies to buggies. Like you were making bugs.
Oh,
So that makes more sense. You are making budgies.
yeah. Don't forget, y'all come in to like the live,
Yeah,
please. Thank
please.
you. I am working on the dino from KP Crochet Creations. I think
And
that's
I am going to work on Bluey. Thank you.
well. Thank you.
Actually, wait a minute. No, thank you. Rude. Thank you for the
I don't.
money. That was mean.
I don't consider that mean. People are just beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So those comments to me are no longer mean.
It's just not a nice thing to say.
I agree. It's not. But oh, and also for our guys that are watching, we have 4 regulars. Well, 2 of them have dropped out from being regulars. It was Brandon, Jace, Joshy, and Rebel Boy. Well, Joshy's been here from the very beginning. Um, then no, he clearly meant what he meant. Um, then uh, then we got to know Jace. Then Rebel Boy came in. Then Brandon, and the other three they just dropped out. Like they're no longer here.
Joshy
So
was here and he'll be back.
yeah. Well, I'm talking about like this one's here.
Oh, yes. Thank you guys.
I mean, he's in here. He's trying to be dad in the chat, policing
I
everybody.
know. Hello, Robin. We are going to be crocheting.
I am crocheting.
Yeah, but I said we, as in I also will be.
We'll get started.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which one of these I actually want to make because and I have 3 bluey patterns now. Maybe. Thank you, Alyssa.
That was rude. That one was extremely just flat out to be rude.
So was that one. Dang, guys. Dang. Nope, we don't do shout outs on here.
Nope. Oh, I did post a video today.
I saw, I just didn't read it, or I didn't watch it yet. Hey, Ark. I'm Kat. Hello.
Oh, the lady who does the Winnie the Pooh bundles commented on my video.
Yay.
Oh, and I was so glad to see the email that you sent me to join the YouTube was at 7:16, so I didn't feel bad for being late.
Yeah, I did not want to get off the couch. I was so warm. And like the boys were finally being okay, and the dog was snuggling, and Chris was sleeping. Like, no, Bama boy, not your comment. There was somebody else who called us grandmas. It's my channel, books. Braden, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Stanley. We knew what you meant. Brenda, Haley is in her 20s and I'm in my 30s. Bama boy says that he has a daughter about our ages. Oh, Braden, for personal safety, do not put your age in the chat.
No.
It's one.
Yes.
Sorry, it's one thing if you're over the age of 18, but if you're not, don't put your age in the chat anywhere. It's not safe.
I am making a dino once I get back going.
I think I'm making bluey. I am gonna make bluey, but I swore that I had a pattern that had like color changes for the eyes. Again, if you're under the age of 18, please do not put your ages in the chat. And if you're going through like awful, terrible, sad things, I'm really sorry. Like, there's nothing that we can do, but try to hang out and have a good time. That's funny, Stanley. They learned to crochet in Afghanistan while deployed.
Nice.
Welcome, welcome in from YouTube suggestion. Yes, Bama boy. We're saying it to protect you, so don't be offended. Braden's grandma makes blankets. Hello to Oregon. I know, Stanley. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm like, I don't want to assume that somebody's wrong or like lying, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know how to even say that word. My 15-year-old daughter introduced me to crochet. All of her friends do it. It's helped my anxiety so much. Yes. That's it helps our anxiety and stuff too, honestly. What are you looking at? You can't find a girlfriend here, guys. Ooh, Jay, that sounds really nice. I mean, I won't use alpaca, but that's so interesting, Stanley. Good night, Job. There's two people because me and Haley are going live together. I know most people don't do it, but her and I do this every Sunday. Wait, there's camel yarn? Hello. I don't like natural fibers. I'm not gonna say your name.
You
And
know what?
yeah, I was gonna say realistically at this point I'm gonna put you in timeout. Hi Ryan. Why are we goobers?
Every time I hear that word, I think of SpongeBob.
Right. I'm a goofy goober.
And I didn't even watch SpongeBob, and I know that reference.
Chris was obsessed with SpongeBob.
Hated SpongeBob. And I still
SpongeBob
do.
was very
But, huh?
SpongeBob was very cringy.
Yeah. No, Alyssa, you keep doing your job. You've been doing wonderful.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Alyssa, you might want to start looking at the retreat. It might be worth renewing that passport. And if you have to come a day early, we understand.
Yeah.
Because you're coming a long way. You just let us know.
That's right, Jordan. We're all goofy goobers.
I don't ever know who they're talking right or left to.
Me either. Chocolate covered peanuts are called goobers.
I've heard that.
Well, I like goobers too then. Anytime that I hear goobers, I'm thinking eye boogers. That's what my mom always called them. Hello, hello to Tennessee.
Hello.
Peanuts are goobers. Alyssa, I tolerate nothing tonight. Don't test me, people. I know, it is gross. I'm sorry. Why can't I find the pattern?
Your audio was funny then.
I'm like kind of singing the talking. Does that make sense?
Kind of, but you're something's. Oh, sometimes it's coming out like bits and pieces.
Let me connect to the Wi-Fi. That might help. Hey, Grace.
I thought you were connected to the Wi-Fi.
I was. I thought I was too. Jay
Yes,
Bay says, "Nice calm channel. I'm out. Y'all have a good night." Thanks, Jay. If you ever want to hang out, we do this every Sunday. We also go live on Wednesdays and crochet together. Same time, same place.
oh, I did sell 2 of those brontosaurus that we made, and one of the triceratops. And then one of the kids put the other triceratops in their mouth and made the eye come out.
And what?
Made the eye come out. I didn't realize the eye was out until afterwards. And like I was looking at it, and then my mom was like, "Don't even try worrying about trying to fix that," because like it being in the child's mouth, I didn't know like if it actually got to the child's mouth. That's one thing, but for the eye to have come out afterwards, I was like, oh, which is fine. I can always embroider sleepy eyes on it and be done with it.
Yeah, but that's still really annoying. Like,
It
I'm
is.
sorry. Keep your kids in check. I
Oh,
love what?
this dad was standing right next there, right next to the babies, but he was looking at something, wasn't paying them no attention. The little baby didn't come up. This baby was had to be 2 and under. I mean, she was little. So for one, she wouldn't have been over there if he was keeping the older one who was 3 or older in check. That one wouldn't have came over as quickly. She
Yeah,
came over because she saw a brother standing there. Like, and then like I guess he realized I went to stood up and was like that. I was like,
that's so annoying.
it really is. I was so
Like, and he should have bought it.
I was not worried about that. I wanted them to get away from my booth. Get away. Because you're another vendor, first of all.
That
So,
makes it worse.
I know. But they're a vendor that I've never seen. And I was like, look here. You're not about to ruin my time here. Go away. Go away.
That makes it worse because he knows, like, he knows what that is. Like, even if he didn't see that baby put it in their mouth, even if he didn't see that baby chew the freaking eyeball out, what the hell? Like, why is that
No,
its first
no,
instinct?
no. What happened was the baby went to put it in its mouth. I didn't know if it got to its mouth because I saw the dad go and grab it once I was trying to get out from behind my table. My mom was sitting there. I'm like, Mom, if I can't get out, you need to be able to get up and go.
Yeah,
Like, I have you there for a reason. So my mom
right?
said next time she's gonna be on the inside and I'm gonna be on the outside so that way I
Yeah.
can get to it quicker. But I mean, like, Mom, you couldn't have gotten up. Like, I didn't bring you to like do this. When I'm interacting with the customer, I need you doing your job, which is to help look at the booth.
Make sure nobody's eating things or trying.
You know, I
Make
was keeping an eye on the older kid and
Yeah, Bama. Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, hey Mandy, sorry I was ranting about one of my things at my markets.
You rant away.
That just it really irked me to no end.
Um, so Lila, that gives you an insight on Haley's weekend. I did a Comic-Con with Caroline, and it wasn't as profitable as one would hope when you drive 8 hours total to attend. Um, but it was still profitable. Like, we made over $900, which you can't complain about that. But it was 125 for booth fee. It was 100 for a hotel. We did have to buy food. That's 8 hours of gas. Like, and there were some supplies that Caroline had to buy out of hers, um, to, like, do an out of town thing. But so, like, it wasn't the most profitable in the world, but there, almost I made 4 Pokemon, all 4 of the Pokemon sold. I made 5 Ninja Turtles by the end of it, 2 of them sold. Caroline made a big Pokemon, it sold. Like it right? But her Jigglypuff didn't sell.
No, but who was right? Who told Kat she needed to make more little Pokemon? This girl right here. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. Smack, 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 smack on you.
But we also sold mice, ghosts, leggy frogs, chickens. Like, the majority of the sales were my little things.
Mhm.
Like, all the cutesy little things that we had as well. Both of the toothless, like the Light and Night Fury, sold, not together. They
I
were
know.
separate. I made 3 of the Stitches. One of them sold. We sold a lot of cows, which was kind of strange. Like, granted, we know that people love cows, but wasn't expecting cows to be a big thing at a Comic Con, I guess. Um, and then at the end of it, we do not hoard yarn. That is a negative connotation. We enjoy yarn. Anyways, like, by the end of it, Caroline actually sold her big dragon as the last sale of the day. Um, which we have had for quite some time, but ultimately she did decide to come down on the price of it. And so that, is what put us up over that $900 mark. And without the sale, that last minute sale of the dragon, we would have only been at like 850. So it works out. It was a good fun weekend just to hang out.
So guys, this is what Kat needs to realize is I told her to make things in batches. You always make 1 or 2 of one thing, which is like your Light Fury, your Night Fury, Yoda, Groot, Pokemon. If you're gonna make any, you have to make all 4 of your starters.
I did.
I know you did, but you do realize that if you had listened to me and made some of the other Pokemon, you might have had a few more sales.
Maybe. Maybe. There were also 3 other crocheters
Yeah.
out of so there was 4 of us out of like 100 booths. So it's not too bad. Like, that's 1 in 25, but that's not bad. Um, but we did also get invited to another Comic-Con happening in Maryland, which is only an hour and a half farther away than the one that we went to this weekend. So yeah, just as a reminder, there are 20 people in the chat here. Please remember to like the live, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, do all the things. I need to edit the video to make sure to add Haley's handle in, so that way it's easy to just click and subscribe there as well. And if you're looking for a fun crochet place, a fun crafty, just chill time, every Sunday we go live together just like this. On Wednesdays we go live with friends. So it's always going to be me on Wednesdays and with a friend. It could be Haley, it could be Erin, Caroline, Molly, like whoever it might be. but we do just this. Like, granted, I haven't done a lot of crocheting yet. We're an hour in, but that's pretty standard. So that's kind of normal. But otherwise, yeah. And I have a Patreon now. So if anybody wants to join a crafty Patreon and join a Discord for other crocheters, come hang out. We're talking crochet free, but you can't come if I don't know you and you're not on the Patreon. So yeah. Anyways,
I try. I try to take care of myself. Hey, Burrito.
hey. Yeah, Alyssa, it was definitely a fun thing, and like I'm we'll see. We'll see if it'll be worth doing again next year. I want to do less events next year, and like that's one of my goals is to do less events as a whole, but only the big ones and be able to focus. Like I would like to be able to get back to having my inventory being like 70% of what's there. 75% of what's there. Because right now it's pretty 50-50. Nothing against everybody else's stuff, but like I also need to make the money.
Yeah. But we've been talking about that.
Hmm. We have been. I don't even watch April with the Cozy Buckeye, so I don't know what event you're talking about.
Oh, it's the one she did today. I would say this much though. Yes, she did well, but that is a hard weekend if you are traveling.
What do you
Because
mean?
because they so there was this pizza guy that was in the city that the market was in. They had to let him in first, get like with his vehicle because he had a food truck. So I'm guessing he had a trailer and he needed to go get his truck to put the trailer on back on hooked to and drive out because they could not let anybody else in because his car or truck or wherever it was took up a whole street. So the others had to wait. Now they didn't start letting people in until 6, but he was the first one. So it took him 30 minutes to an hour. I would say 30 minutes, and then go down. And then her daughter, it took her another 30 minutes because she sent her down at 5 to get the car and get in line. Because you sit there and you wait. They only allow so many people down the street at one time.
That's annoying.
Yeah, so no, that's a big no for me, personally.
Yeah, no.
Like when I'm ready to go, I want to be able to go get my truck, bring it down, and pack up.
Yeah, no. I would not. I would hate that. I would hate that so much.
And you also got to think about the people who are by themselves and stuff. Like, how do they go and get their vehicles and get down back
Hmm.
to their booths?
But that would be me.
Like, so I was like, yep, nope, that's a big negative for me. And I
No.
don't do markets by myself. Very few of them do I actually do by myself because of that reason. If something ever was to happen, I need somebody there to man the booth.
Hmm. Alyssa said I checked the vendor list for the December 6th event for me, and not one of them is crochet. So that makes me happy. Yay!
I will tell y'all need to be making squirrels, little hammerhead sharks, raccoons, Gordon the gator. I took 2 this time with me. I sold both of them
Sounds
because
like you gotta up your price.
well, so I kind of did. So the first one I made to take Gordon the gator, I did hand painted safety eyes, and I charged him for 30. So when he sold, no problem at that price to the right person, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put regular eyes in my $30 ones, and if I put safety eyes in it, I'm gonna up the charge. And so I didn't think the other one was gonna sell, but when they found out the price of him versus the raccoon, they were like, "Oh yeah, I'll definitely take him."
Mhm.
And then this old lady come in and she stared. She picked up the raccoon, then she went to the other side of it. Then she go back and look at the chickens on the other side. And she go back and she went back and forth for like 5 minutes and finally picked up that raccoon and brought it to me. I was like, yes, because he had been picked up weekend, all weekend. I sold not a whole lot of $8 stuff this time. Normally, my $8 stuff sells out.
Not this time.
No, like
Weird.
I barely sold any whales. I didn't sell any stingrays. Um, I didn't sell any. I think I sold like one or two leggy froggies. I sold one ghost. Your kittens were one of my best sellers. I had 8 of those and I sold 5. And then the ducks I sold out of those and I had 5 of those. So,
Well, that's awesome.
and a few of them octos that I made from Tori's pattern sold. So 2 of those sold this weekend. That was nice.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
there was
Um.
also another crocheter here this time. Typically at this market there's one other crocheter of some kind. And then this time there was a lady who crocheted that besides the one that did plushies. And hers was mainly the hats and stuff like that. The hats that had the frills of ruffle all around it. She
Mhm.
sold those. And then then Saturday another crochet lady was outside and all of her stuff was mainly acrylic. But my mom went around looking and she was like, "You're the only one that has what I call the grab and go. The things that's $15 and under." She's like, "They don't have those things." And I said, "I do." The cake lady came between her and her husband, spent $110 in my booth. Bought my duck,
Dang.
bought my duck lovey, bought one of my squirrels, bought the laying down Bronto, and then he bought my horse snuggler that I had made in the like realistic colors.
Nice.
So like, okay. I was pretty happy. Like she comes and buys stuff for me all the time.
Mhm.
But like I told her, I said I found the pattern for Donald Duck and Daisy, and I said I'm gonna make those. And she was like, "You just tell me what I gotta do to have those pre-made. Like already. Like you just tell me, I'll send you the money. We'll whatever we got to do." I said, "Okay."
Like you let me know.
Ugh.
Mhm.
But her daughter likes chickens, ducks, duck mixed stuffings, and what other one does she like? Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Mm.
Yep.
Hey, Olivia. Crocheting is my personal primary source of income, but that's more like it's my play money. I don't have to use it to pay bills or anything. Like my husband has a really good job, so I don't have to work unless I want to.
Yeah.
I wish everybody had that.
Well, technically, I could, but I have student debt and credit card debt from student debt,
Yeah.
and like building up my market inventory. Like I like getting some of my supplies and stuff. I haven't had a chance to fully pay off yet
Mhm.
over the last 3 years.
Melissa says not for me, but maybe someday in the future. No, he's not a knitter. That would be funny though.
Okay, Kat, if you can't find that pattern, then you just need to find something else to make.
Oh, well, I am. Thank you.
Well, you're just sitting there looking. We've been on live for an hour.
Oh man, oh man.
What is Kat going to make? That's the $1,000,000 question, Alyssa. Because she was already supposed to have her pattern picked out because she knew what she was going to make at like 11 o'clock this morning.
Hang on. Yay. Return a merchant. Allow me to download my pattern. Okay. I guess we need a brown.
So what are you going to make?
Sorry. It is bluey.
Okay.
It's just a smaller bluey. I'm a human rain delay. Yeah, I am a major procrastinator. But I promise I wasn't just like looking for a pattern. It was just taking me a while to like I found one that I wanted to make. And then I had to go through the process of like buying that pattern because it didn't have it. But now I do. Hi, baby. Sounds weird to say.
Yep. But we are at 35 likes.
Yay! Alyssa had to redo my market prep wheel as I was overwhelmed with it. Yeah.
We had a lot on there.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna have to redo mine because I'm out of good inventory again. So I need to re-add all the things that I'm out of to the inventory list.
So I didn't make any of the squish chicks. Like I didn't get them finished. So, but that's okay because I will have them ready for the next market. The bodies are all done. Most of the beaks are on. I just gotta do the combs. I just didn't stop to do it because it was just not interesting at the moment.
That's how my Marthas were. I still have 20 of them. 20 Martha bodies. None of them are done.
I have to make more Jordans. I have to make more of the smaller gators. It must have been a gator weekend for me. I sold so many gators. It was not even funny. Okay, so you know that duck I made at Big Twist Posh? Like a long time ago.
Maybe?
Like back beginning of summer. It was from the Cozy Stitch. I made it back in like June.
Yes.
I finally sold it. Okay, y'all, let me tell you something. If you've got old inventory that will not sell, give just a little bit of a discounted price, throw them in a poly mailer, seal them up, put mystery bag on there, put a price that you are willing to pay for it, at like at a $5 discount rate. I sold like 7 to 10 of those bags.
What's your average price on those?
About 15, but I sold anywhere from 10 to $25 mystery bags. My $25 ones are my like normal $10, $8 items that have just been sitting there. It was a pattern I tried. They just weren't selling. Like, I had one leggy frog left from all the other ones. And I was like, you know what? Put that in a mystery bag. I put one of the beads that I made in jumbo yarn that didn't sell for me. And I put something else on there. I put $22 on that bag. And a girl come in. She's like, I want to get a mystery bag, but I want to get something I can share with my niece. I said, well, let me fill them. She handed me two. And I was filling. I was like, okay, this one's got the most in it. She said, that's one I'll get then. I said, okay. So
Works.
y'all think I don't know what I'm talking about with this market stuff. I may not have done as many markets as Cat, but I know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm just letting you know. I might want to start taking some of my advice. It's being given out for free.
Gotta start charging for that shit.
See, if Cat would have made more Pokemon, she would have sold more. I just know it. Because I can send her a Pokemon, and they'll all sell out.
That is true. Hello? Oh, Alyssa, that is a cool find. Alyssa just found yarn at one of her stores.
Nice.
Where's the end?
Oh, I'm gonna be shipping the boys gifts.
I need to skip out all things.
Yeah. Tomorrow I've got to work on some things. I got to start working on a custom shirt order for my mom. They're wearing shirts on Halloween that are like they're doing M&Ms. So I have all week to do it. So I'm just gonna put the M on the shirts. My mom was like, even if you can just make the M's, if you can't get them pressed on there, we can get them pressed.
Right.
I said okay. So my goal is to make sure I have all of them cut out. I told Mom, I said she can come pick them up this weekend sometime. Because I make no promises during the week to come. Once I leave from work, it's just going straight to the house.
Right?
Oh, and then there was a wreck on the interstate. It was so bad. There was 18-wheelers, regular cars, all in the wreck. Cody said when he come by, 18-wheelers were all on the sides of the roads and stuff. Like even on the side of the frontage road, because they were clearing off the interstate. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Don't understand. M and M, not M&M.
Yeah, the candy.
Okay, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Goodness gracious. Found it.
Oh, Cat. Also, I ordered John for Premiere here recently. It just came in. They sent me a thing. Premiere week is November 5th through the 18th. Then they have their Black Friday sale. So different yarns are going to be on sale from the 5th through the 18th.
Good to know.
Yeah. So
Good to know.
we just need to know. Because, I just got done doing a good market. So if I need to cover it, which I can, and you can just give me the money back.
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Realistically, by the time that happens, like I should have another one this Friday, and then I will have one the 8th and the 9th, and then another one the following weekend, and another one with Molly the following weekend. So I'll have 3 big events in November.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, Alyssa. Usually the bigger yarn makes your hands feel better to use. Not like big, but like Bernat as opposed to acrylic.
Yeah. I don't know, acrylic. Like I've been doing that blanket, working on the granny stitch blanket, and I haven't had as many problems with that as I thought I would.
Well, that's good.
Um, but now I'm used to working with Parfait Chunky and Hobie, and that yarn's not much thinner to me. Like
Oh.
it doesn't feel that way when I'm crocheting blankets because doing the double crochets, it doesn't feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Stanley says,
but
sorry. Stanley says you guys talk shop way more than the other crochet channels I have watched. Yeah. There is a never ending conversation with crochet.
no. I did pay for my booth fee for next time, so that has been paid for.
That makes it so nice to not have to worry about that.
Yeah. I've also got that little school event this weekend, so we'll see how well it does.
I'm
Until
keeping my fingers crossed.
if I can just make a couple $100, that'd be good for that kind of weekend.
Yeah.
But I'm really only having to pay like $15 for the booth space because me and the coworker are gonna split it.
Mm-hmm.
So I told myself I would take one bag. I'm gonna take my $8 bag of stuff to have out. Then I'm gonna have a few other stuff like out in front,
Mm-hmm.
and then that will be it.
Okay.
Have a big bag like out like behind me. So realistically, depending on how much I sell, depends on how much I need to be prepping. Because then after that, I literally have like a month, like 6 weeks until the next event.
You got this.
I do. I did get asked about dragons this time. I asked about dragons and horses. I just did not get that horse that I was working on just because I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it was turning out. I just, nah.
Yeah.
Um, y'all, I sold Snow White and Elsa that I made for $35. Like,
Well,
and these little girls did not like. I mean, some people gasp at the prices, but like when the mom said $35, I said, "Yeah, it takes me a lot." She says, "Oh no, you do great work. I understand it takes a lot of time." I'm like, "Oh, well, thank you."
right? Right?
Like when you see people who understand how much time and effort goes into crochet, it just makes everything so much worth it.
It does. It does a lot to fulfill the soul when people understand why something is priced the way that it is. Like I think I was on live yesterday when somebody come in and was like, "What kind of discount could you give?" Sorry, no discounts on handmade items. Like handmade, they're brand new. I can't do any kind of discount. Heck yeah. Um. Okay. Alyssa's. Oh wait, Kylie, welcome back. Alyssa says I love to listen to them chat away. Peekaboo wants to know how many blankets we've crocheted recently. Let's see the designs. I have crocheted 0 blankets recently.
And that bag is somewhere.
Is it like a granny square blanket or
Yeah, it's a continuous granny square blanket. Yeah,
yes? So
it's a
that makes
granny
it easy to
square
see.
that I was going to make a blanket. I wanted something continuous that I could put down and not have to remember the stitches. And I was like, I took them bags and made green and like made purses with them. I said I could do the same with the blanket. I could just make this, and so that's what I'm doing. It's one color though. It's for right now. I'll do a second color if I'm going to do a border, which
Mm-hmm.
I'll do some kind of border. I just don't know what.
No, I'm excited for um like my last market of the season because I'm so confused right now. Um, anyways, after the last market of the season, I'm excited to make a blanket myself. I haven't made a blanket in a long time. What is going on in the chat? First off, okay, Peekaboo says $15 booth space, good deal.
You've read that already.
Okay. Then said, what about the seven dwarfs? How much were they sold for?
I did not make the seven dwarfs. I just had Snow White.
Is there a pattern for the seven dwarfs?
If there is, I don't have one.
Okay, I don't know if I've seen one. But then Alyssa says 65 for 2 tables and a blanket rack spot for December 6th. Mom paid half, but she's selling baby blankets there also. That's cool. And then Bama Boy, especially to the men that come in a catch channel, you want to be trolls, be respectful, or scroll the hell up and piss off. If you're a real man, you'll be respectful to these ladies. And then Moonfleck said a couple things that were like so off the wall. And Bama Boy has a new love interest. Ooh, tell us more. Peekaboo completely understands the no discounts. It takes a lot of time, energy, and patience to crochet. So yeah, I get it 100%. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Uh, yeah, I don't do a whole lot of discounts. Now, at Christmas time, if I've had some big things that I've had all year, I might drop the price to $10 or $15, just so I don't have to take it back home with me. I,
Yes.
I did that last year. I sold Dragonite, which that lady says, "Oh, you don't have to give me a discount." I said, "No, no, no. The reaction to your child or your grandchild that he just had made all the moments." I said, "That was my first pattern that I got from a Patreon." And she was like, "Oh." I said, "I've had that thing since May. I want it gone."
Yeah, that's a little different. When you've been trucking it along to show after show after show, like it's okay to bring the price down a bit. But I just for the just for um the point of haggling, just because like one of my biggest pet peeves at markets is realistically a dad or a grandpa teaching their granddaughter, their young child, to come in here and try to haggle with handmade artists. Like, I understand that as a man, chances are they don't understand, like, realistically, how insulting it is. This is like, it's not Walmart. We're not at a flea market. You know, you're not buying stuff that is 50 years old, and the value is in the ability to collect it. We're talking about something that was handmade. It relies on the cost of the make, how long it took to make it, and like it's brand new. It's a brand new item. So like that's just one of my big pet peeves at markets of like no. And I find it really important to just stand on business and like tell them like nope, no discounts, no haggling. Like this is a handmade product. We can't go lower than what it is. We're already as low as we can. Like
I, I
but
get it.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from. Like even like Caroline bringing her dragon down really low. Like I've been carrying that around for 6 months or more.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, War Turtle is gonna probably get discounted.
Is a what?
War Turtle is gonna get discounted.
Yeah.
He's a Pokemon.
Yeah. I just didn't hear you the first time.
Yeah, so he's gonna get discounted at the Christmas market. If he's still there. Because I don't plan on bringing him to this one. Um, and then I'm not discounting my Pikachu or my Beedrill. I just made those. Those are not. But I've had War Turtle for over a year. Or going on a year, anyways, at this point. Because I made him last school year. But no. And to be honest with you, I had experience of that. I typically don't have that experience where dads come in and don't understand. Like, some of them don't understand the fees and all of that that comes with the credit cards and all of that. They don't understand that. But I had one grandpa who bought a chicken and wanted a cat, because he was getting $5 back in change. He was like, "You couldn't just let me." I know these are $8. Oh, sugar, you could no, and just because you call me sugar doesn't mean nothing. I don't feel like being called sugar by no old man. I didn't say that, but I felt that. And I looked at my mom and
Mhm.
I said, why do old men find it sweet to call young girls who are working their butts off sugar or honey or baby? My mom busted out laughing. I was like, that is just nasty.
Yeah, like,
And
I ain't
you have
your
to be
sugar.
a southerner to understand that. That is southern hospitality. Just so y'all know.
Yeah. I'm constantly like, it took me a very, very, very long time to not cringe and be completely disgusted and or pissed off that someone like for someone to call me baby or oh fun or like oh sweetie. Like, don't patronize me. I'm not your sweetie, baby, honey, sugar, whatever. I'm not. My name is Cat or Catherine. You can call me one of those. Like, the pet names, that's reserved for my boyfriend, husband, whatever. Like, if my grandma wants to call me honey, that's different. I've been her baby since I was this big. Like, but no, it's
Well, you know
caca.
what? When grandmas do it, it doesn't bother me. It's when creepy old men do it. Like, that's what you do for your daughter or your granddaughter. That's not what you do for me.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
saying. Oh, and then like I always mention to people that there's a fee, like if you pay with a credit card. And I went to tell one woman that, and she says, "I know that." Excuse you? Stop me mid sentence. I didn't even tell her have a good day or nothing. I said, "Here you go. Get the hell about my booth." I can't stand old people. They get on my
Yeah.
nerves. Like, look, first of
Mhm.
all, my mama doesn't stop me mid sentence. Secondly, my papa doesn't give me nicknames like that because you just don't do that. Old men are not supposed to call anybody that unless you are a relative. Every once in a while, he'll call me honey, but no. When I say old, I mean like 60 plus, sometimes even 70 and plus. Because 60 and below is not old anymore.
Mm-mm.
People living it to be in their 90s,
That's true.
which I can realistically give that reference because my grandparents are in their 90s. My mama will be 90 in February.
Mhm. And my grandma was 93 when she passed.
So, ugh, itchy on my face.
Mm. Um.
Sorry,
Oh,
that was enough of my TED talk.
it's all right. Bama Boy says that his new love interest is a content creator on YouTube, and he's a mod on her channel. Ooh. Keiju says, "What's your favorite thing to crochet?"
Don't have one.
Well, the I think your vague answer would be plushies, unless you prefer crocheting a different category.
Well, when people ask what's your favorite thing to crochet, they tend to want you to be specific.
Mhm.
So, but I have enjoyed working on that blanket, and I've enjoyed the hats that I have made. I have made hats. Now I've made one other baby blanket. Well, actually, I've made this is my third blanket I've made. I made
Mhm.
one as a test run in Hobby Lobby yarn because I needed to see my stitches, and that's when I was learning to chain, go back down, go back down, go back down. I learned a lot about my tension doing that blanket.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
but I just didn't have any acrylic yarn, and I had that yarn sitting there. I was like, well, let me just learn a few stitches, and then
That's
that
a great
blanket.
way to learn.
Well, and I made it for baby dolls, so it wasn't like it was for a baby.
Yeah.
They were like this. One was all single crochets, and the next one were half double crochets, and the next ones were I started learning some double crochets. I think I did like just 2 or 3 rows of the double crochet. And then I realized I was like, well, if I can do this, I might can do something else. And then I found the Crochet by Jenna's Octo,
Okay.
and so I made that and was like, okay. And so I worked a lot on my tension with the plushies with that. And I had one little girl, and I hear this comment quite a bit. She's like, I can't ever make one. And the mom was like, she got a kit from Hobby Lobby. I said, oh, that yarn's no good.
No.
And I told her, I said, listen, realistically, do the get her to go to Michael's, get her Sweet Snuggles light skein, any color that she wants to do. Then I told her, I said, 1 Cent Crochet has a bunch of tutorials. I pulled out my dinosaur that I had out. I said, I followed this. I said, the size hook that I would recommend starting with is a 5.
Yeah.
Then you know if your tension is too if it's too tight to work with, then you need to go down the hook size. If it's too loose, like when you pull it back and you've done a row and you can be like, oh, well, I see some holes. Your hook's too big. And she was like, oh, okay. And I said 5 just because I know a lot of people use 5s. And like I told her, I said, you can go to Hobby Lobby, get you one of these. They are $2. They don't cost you a whole lot of money. And I told her, I said, most people use stitch markers. I said, but you know what you can do? Is you cut you a piece of strand of a different yarn of that kit that you're working with, you place it at the beginning stitch, do it, and that counts as your stitch marker. And that counts your first stitch or your last stitch, depending on how you crochet.
Yeah.
So, okay. And I showed her my YouTube with Bump standing there. I'm like, if you want to subscribe, we do all this stuff. And yeah, I
We
told her
were
if you have
doing the same thing
questions.
with a Michael's employee, actually. Uh, Carolina went to Michael's last night after the event, and we were literally, she had a pen and paper and she's writing it down. It's like, all right, what do I need?
You have a bad time of cutting people off.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't even done. Ugh. But we are over 40 likes. So, yay.
Yay.
Oh,
I did not have coffee today. This is a weirdly written pattern.
I made the hammerhead that the lady who makes the stingray pattern, I made her hammerhead chart
Hmm.
just to try out. And I really didn't like it. And it come out small. So I was like, I'll just put $10 on it. You know it sold this weekend?
Hmm. I saw your video. I saw you talking about it. Um,
Uh-uh.
which
I,
one?
I did not post.
Was it a different shark that you did in your one video?
No, I did make a hammerhead shark, the big ones, but I didn't make the little ones.
I was listening / watching one of your videos on my way down to get Caroline on Friday. So I think it might have been your last video, and I remember you did a
Okay,
little.
that was inventory for the market.
Okay, okay,
It went up.
okay. 'Cause you were talking that like you didn't really like it, and I knew which one you were doing because I did the same one and I didn't like it either.
No. Um. So, but I'm gonna try a different one to have some more. But but yeah, I realized like this weekend the reason why I do so well at the markets and stuff is I don't have the go true sellers, which means, and I say this every time in my market day videos, I don't make the same things everybody else is making. If a
Mm-mm.
pattern is popular, unless it's just the only one I can find that's going to work up well, I will not make that pattern. The only one I make that everybody else makes is Tice the Sea Turtle. That's the only one I make that most other crocheters make from Old Soul Factory.
Mm-hmm.
But I just made the squish chicks. Those will be new for December. Kittens were new. Um, what else did I have that was new? The raccoon was new this year. I had the new duck. Um, I sold my cow pattern and loops and knots crochet cow that I made.
Good.
So, um, and what was so funny is that the little girl who bought my stitch last year, she come back and bought my cow. And Dad come in, he makes this look like like he got fish hooked.
Like you knew.
Uh, but so like things that I knew this year, squirrels, sharks, let's see have that was new, snakes, the turtles I made on live with cat. All of them were gone. I had 4 of those, sold all 4. Um, what else? Pikachu, Squirtle in the smaller forms because I haven't been to a market to take those. Loveys. I had new loveys. I sold my mouse snuggler from Mama Made Minis to a teenager. I sold the Della Duck lovey I made in yellow and orange. Cat, are you okay? Because you are making all kinds of faces over there.
I'm trying to understand this pattern. I don't like it. It looks so cute, but I'm gonna have to do this specific one a different time. Like this one's not gonna work.
Um, what else did I have? Uh, the mermaid lovey got attention. The reindeer lovey got attention. My little princess lovey one got attention. Elsa and Snow White both sold. Those were new. What else did I have that was new? That was a good seller. The ducks, my $8 ducks I have. Sold the raccoon. Oh, I made the laying down Bronto from Crochet by Jenna. I made 3 of them.
Mhm.
I sold 2 out of 3 at
Nice.
$30 a piece. Um,
Nice.
yeah. And I made those in the Sweet Snuggles light variegated colors, so they probably came out smaller than the regular Sweet Snuggles light ones would have come out. Um, I realized all the stuff that I had made, like the week of, all of those were selling. I sold my last small loaf cat, so I've only got 2 of those left. So I'll probably mark those down, just to get rid of them at Christmas time. Um, I sold some of the chickens that I make. Now I do make the oak and marlow chicken pattern, but that's because I have 3 chickens I make. I make Alana's the Cool Beans crochet chicken.
Mhm.
I charge hers for $5 because most of the time I'm making it out of scrap yarn anyways. I'm not using a whole lot of yarn. Um, then I make Cat's Martha chickens, so I have a couple of those. So those for $12, and then I sell the Oak and Marlow chickens for 15. So
Alright. We're gonna try Fennec toys. Right.
but yeah, so I know a lot of crocheters says the last minute things don't sell for them, but like half the stuff. Oh, sold out of capybaras as well. Hi Kylie. So now I need to make more capybaras apparently, but I gotta get more caramel. Premiere was out when I went to order. I was
No.
like, and so now I'm like, man, now how am I gonna make this? But I think I'm gonna try this with the light color nose. I'm gonna work one up and just see because it's got more brown tones to it than
Yeah.
orange. So
Well, and or do you have cardamom? A big twist?
I don't know. I think I do, but I don't want to make one that big
There.
because then I can't sell it for 15.
Also fair.
Um. Oh, my 2 ghosts I had left over from last year. Sold those. I sold my spider that I had made. So if you've not checked out my spider pattern, it's a free pattern.
Mhm.
If you don't like sewing, you just figure out a way to crochet them legs in. Because my pattern, you can crochet those legs in. It's not very hard.
No,
Because
not.
I don't do anything at all like hard in that pattern.
I've made it. It sells.
Yeah. So maybe that's what Kat can do for me. She can work up a mod how to sew those legs in.
I still have to launch Gwendolyn.
I know. I still have to launch my bear pattern. I ain't done that either.
Mhm. We got some admin stuff to do.
Well, admin stuff's gonna have to wait until after market season.
Exactly.
Um, so that brings up my next conversation. I'm going to switch up my schedule next year. January from March is when I will put out patterns and make things for patterns and stuff. And then the summertime, I will take a week or two, do some more admin stuff, and then that's it. Because then the rest of the year is straight on market prep.
Yes. That's a good idea.
Oh, and my testers, because I've not put out my bear pattern, you will get it, but you will also receive my cow pattern for free because y'all had to wait
Right.
so long, and I'm so sorry. So Alyssa, if you're watching, you will receive a free copy of my cow pattern for next year.
Oh, so nice.
Because I didn't have many that tested my bear pattern, and I don't. There's probably a few more of y'all that have tested my bear. I don't remember who all tested my bear at this point. So if you did test my bear pattern, I have you in the tester group. You will receive it.
Yeah, that was just not the right time for me to be trying to pattern test. Dang, oh dang. All right, I want to try to catch up in the chat a little bit. Um, I don't think that I said hi to Thrifty Crocheter, but if you're still here, hello. We both had decent weekends at our market.
Yeah.
Alyssa hates when someone calls her dear or dearie. My old boss did it all the time and it annoyed me. And my voice was when a southern person says bless your heart, it's a way of putting someone down. Yeah, for the most part. I know that sometimes it can be like a kind thing, but usually it's sassy. Um, Pika says it's like lyrics to a 90s pop song when you said sweetie honey baby sugar. Hi Murdoch. Peekaboo says they're almost in their 90s. Shout out to the grandparents there. Alyssa says, Haley, I did the pig and panda from that book and they were so adorbs. Hi Mario. Why didn't I have coffee today? Because I woke up finally, had a Red Bull, got out of bed. We went right to get the kids from my ex stepdad and come home. I was drinking Coke. I had pizza. I fell asleep on the couch and now I'm here. Sandy says I do that, but I don't remember what for. And Kylie, if you're still here, if you come back later, awesome. If you don't, good night.
We say goodbye to Kylie. You waved.
I thought so. That being said, I am out of my Coke, so I will be back in a minute. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay. Haley, what are you working on? I am working on Gus the Baby Dino from KP Crochet Creations. I saw this dinosaur that she had made that reminded me of Littlefoot, and that's why I bought the pattern. And so I am still working on that one. It's got too many color changes for me to try to be doing that on live. I have the head and the tail done. I'm working up the body. Then once the body's done, I'll be able to sew it on, and then I'll just have the patch left to do. But I'm making a solid color dino in that one. So just because dinos are so like in right now, and I need more four-legged dinos. It is. Hello, Jason. Um, but I got my new tablecloth in. It's bigger than my 6-foot table, so. But that was okay. I am working on getting me a new banner. I've never made her Triceratops. The one in her book that I made her long neck Brontos, and those were good. I don't think so. You may not have asked me, but you may have asked Kat. So Kat went to go get her something to drink. I am a guest on Kat's channel. We go live together. So
Alrighty.
I got to grab my computer charger.
Okay. Hello, I'm back. I have coffee.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you might be. I have a question. Has a guy named Jason ever asked you about a Mr. Potato Head?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, you are in the right place, just not with me.
Yeah, who were. This was just the other night. It was when I went live at 11:30.
You should not have been up that late.
Well, I was trying to finish things. I should not have been, I agree.
Okay, that's also going to be on Kat's New Year. Is getting a better sleep schedule.
Do I have to?
You need to at least be trying.
Oh. Maybe.
You need to be.
Well, that's not going to happen tonight. That's for sure.
Well, I didn't mean tonight. I'm just saying for next year.
Yeah. I know things are going to start being a bit different just because, like, Chris is on a different schedule. So, Yeah, Jason. I was on by myself the other night. This is my friend Haley. We go live on Sundays together, and then sometimes she'll join me on Wednesdays, but other times it'll be with other friends. Alyssa, we don't have to talk about that.
Okay, realistically, here's my thing. If Kat wants to make it another hour till we get off, she's gonna need coffee. Because she chose not to have coffee earlier in the day when she should have. Instead of having that Coke, she should have grabbed her a cup of coffee.
I didn't go in the store, Chris did. And the store that he was going into was not the great one. But yeah, I do. Yeah. It might not have been my smartest decision. Also, it doesn't even matter because I literally napped until 8 o'clock. So I'm not
Mm,
drinking the coffee because I'm tired. I'm drinking it because it tastes good.
well, I mean, I can't say nothing. I have a Dr. Pepper right now, so
See, and Alyssa had a Dr. Pepper Slurpee right before the live.
well, this was because I was craving it. So earlier, I had a Coke when I first got up after my glass of tea.
Mhm.
Then I got a Sprite, and then I got a Dr. Pepper because I napped today. So,
Yeah. And that's
but
all totally valid.
so realistically, this is the one of the no, I take it back. I did have Dr. Pepper on Cake Command. So this is only my second though. Still for the day, that's pretty good. And the only reason why I had Coke was because it was a glass bottle of Coke, and it's been sitting in the fridge. So
Yeah.
and it was only 8 ounces. So, but I knew that if I didn't get that now, I would have not made it through this life. I would have
Yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, Maria. What about before losing weight? Like, no one's gonna lose. No one's trying to lose weight over here.
No, no. Realistically, we're talking about our bad choices we're making
Yeah. Yeah.
more
What
than
a
anything.
combination. High caffeine content, lack of sleep, very low water intake. And my form of exercise is market weekends. That's about it.
I've got a walking pad that I'm gonna start back walking on.
Yeah. I need to start using it too. Hi, Caitlin. I am crocheting or trying to crochet a bluey. I started one bluey pattern already, and it's just confusing the crap out of me. It's a sweet softies pattern, so I should have known. Like her patterns are just they look super simple to make, but they're more complicated than need be. So it'll be like I bought it this time instead of just following her blog because her blog makes all of my devices like just sketch out. Um, so I will make it how it's written the first time, and then I'm going to edit the crap out of it to make it way easier because there's no need. Alyssa says, only thing I did today was go haul water to horses, then watch YouTube all day. It's Sunday. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Up on all of my TV shows. That meant I watched the latest episode of The Voice, Law and Order SVU. I watched April's YouTube video. I tried watching a few other people's YouTube videos, but they just weren't the people that I wanted to watch at the moment. So I was like, I'll come back and watch y'all later.
Yeah.
Because there are some that they're not the best. Like I know I'm not in like a very like woo energetic type of person, but I'm like, dang, I hope I don't sound like
What, like falling
that. Just
asleep as you're talking? Or,
yeah, like I'm putting somebody to sleep.
yeah, there are quite a few people that do sound like that. I'm like,
That's
oh
what I'm
my
saying.
god.
I'm hoping I'm not one of them.
No. Did you hear what I said?
Is all I
I
heard.
I said not always. You're a very relaxing person. It's not that you're boring or anything like that. It's just it depends on if you're tired.
Or, yeah.
If you're tired, it comes across as like I'm getting ready to take a nap. But it's not bad. Oh, well, happy early birthday to Junior's daughter. Hashtag bluey. Hashtag,
Dino.
yeah, I guess I could simplify it. I was gonna say Bronto. We'll do
Whichever.
dinosaur because there's 1 million.
Alright. I have the head done.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah. I did get a lot of compliments having these eyes. These dino
Good.
eyes. Um, so I guess it tells me I need to make. But now I will say there were some kids who liked the regular eyes, and then there were some who liked the kawaii eyes. So I was like, okay,
Mhm.
thanks, Alyssa. What's next?
Fennec Toys only has 141 subscribers on YouTube. That blows my mind.
You'll be surprised. There are a lot of them that don't have a lot just because they don't post videos. Their Instagram is what makes them famous.
Fair. Um, who's the designer of your Bronto? Is it KP Creations?
KP, no, yeah, KP Crochet Creations.
Yeah. Bluey, Bluey. And what's that pattern name? Just Brontosaurus?
No, Gus the baby dino.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm, tagging them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do this for the baubles.
Yeah. No more? Brands altered, automatic, featured, automatic, tags. Oh, interesting.
What?
Language. I forget that you can add tags to videos, like for searching.
Rude.
You're a weirdo. Holy moly. Alyssa, how there's a whole bunch of comments like all at once. Okay, I think I got them. You know what, Jason? If your voice is deep and low, like, can you sing me a song? Because those are some of my favorite country singers.
One just popped into my mind.
Which one?
It's the song where they go, and baby, turn them lights down low.
Yes.
Anybody tells me the deep, thick country accents, I'm like, oh, it's him. That song comes into
Yeah.
my head all the time.
Well, and Scotty McCreery has that voice now. Um, it's really hard for me to remember his name.
What song does he sing?
I don't. Well, I don't. Not Scotty McCreery, but a different. I feel like it's Jason something, but it's not Jason Aldean. He's a kind of newer guy. He's younger.
I don't know a
I
lot of
don't.
the new ones.
I don't know, but there's a lot of newer country like guys that are. They have that old school,
It,
low, deep Southern song voice, and it's like, oh my god, sing to me, please.
oh yeah, it is. It's the uh, I want to say it's the "Why Don't We Just Dance" song I have that comes into my head because
That's a good one too.
I listen to it all the time. So when people say, "And baby, turn them lights down low," that's the song it comes from. I'm guarantee you that's what drives me crazy. Where'd my phone go?
That's
But
one of my favorites.
yeah, I want to say it's Josh Turner. Why don't we just
Yes,
dance? But
that's the name. That's one of them.
yes,
One of them. Josh Turner, because Scotty McCreery was um compared to Josh Turner. Like he got big because of American Idol. But there's a couple new ones.
yeah, I don't know the new ones. There's one new one that me and Cody love to listen to. What's that song? Hold on, I'm gonna have to go find it in my Spotify.
Doing more embroidered eyes for the little ones, Alyssa, is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Jason says maybe. Oh yeah, Randy Travis is another one.
Yeah. Okay, so have you heard the song "Gonna Love You" by Parmalee?
By who?
Parmalee.
I don't know.
Okay, so put it like look it up in your iPad or something, and just listen to it for just a few seconds. You can turn your volume down on your computer, right?
Yeah,
Like
hang on one
where we
second.
can't really hear it,
Yeah.
so you can get flagged,
Uh, Give me
or
a
just
sec.
or just save it to listen to it later. Oh no, you don't want to hear me sing.
All right, what song did you say it was?
Gonna Love You by Parmalee.
I think I probably do know this song.
Oh, you probably do. Cody said that if we would have gotten married right like after this song came out, that would have been the song. That would have been our song.
Yeah, I know that song.
Yeah,
Long Black Train is another one for sure, Jason.
that song makes me cry.
Oh, yeah. Jason, no one's singing to you. No. Fix What You Didn't Break by Nate Smith is really good. I don't know who that is. Now I gotta find that one. Odd. Hello, people. Why not? I don't know about you, but me and I would imagine Haley probably really enjoyed our weddings. No. Dang it. No. Uh, yes, we were crocheting and now we're distracted by music. Give us a minute. We'll get back to it.
Yeah.
We're learning a new song. Can you guys hear this in the background? Okay. That I don't even know the name Nate Smith for a newer country artist. So I'm gonna have to listen to that and maybe like a whole album of his because he sounds really good. Holy stop. I'm sorry if it messed it up. Yeah, thank you, Coco, for subscribing. Okay. I think as it started getting louder, you were able to hear it a little bit more. But let me see. Newer country artist similar to Josh Turner. Who am I thinking? Maybe Cody Johnson? Maybe that's one of the ones I'm thinking of. Easton Corbin, for sure. Mhm. That's right, Alyssa. Welcome in, everyone. If you could smash that like button, that would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe. And I added Haley's YouTube channel into the title. I did go ahead and edit that. I realized that I have to edit it again because I didn't tag her in the description box. But either way, make sure that you subscribe to her channel as well because we do this all the time.
Yes. Also, another one is Garth Brooks.
Mhm. The dance,
The what?
the dance.
The Dan. What's
Is
that?
it the dance or just dance? What am I thinking?
Why? Like, why
The
don't we
song.
just sing?
Yeah,
Why?
basically.
That's Josh Turner.
Well, no. What am I thinking? Hang on.
Okay, so there is one by Garth Brooks, The Dance. Okay, I don't know
Thank
that
you.
song.
I'm gonna say my grandma Barb was obsessed.
The only one I listen to is Friends in Low Places.
Mhm.
Let's just be honest.
You are watching us talk about nice, deep Southern male singers when we're supposed to be crocheting.
Actually, I have done some crocheting. I have the head done.
Oh, I've done some crocheting too. Just nothing completed. I have arms done.
So I want to explain before I get angry. We'll get angry and then leave the chat. I did.
Yeah. Peace. We are not the ones today. Don't do it. Would you go with me? Sorry, we don't do shout outs. Listen, I'm not putting on pants. I'm wearing shorts. And if you don't like it, go away.
Oh, I know this shirt's too long. I know when I've gotten up a few times, I'm like, I should probably show that I'm wearing shorts, but
I saw your shorts. Bye,
excuse
Jay.
rude.
Bye-bye. Mm-mm-mm. We don't talk politics on this. Also, you definitely don't. I mean, I guess technically you could. My curtains are open, but still.
I wonder if they meant me.
No, it's a thing on YouTube where they're being stupid.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, they're just being stupid. They're trying to get a rise out of people.
Hmm. I was about to say you can't look through my window. And I was about to say you better not be outside my window. You be done got shot.
Mhm. Right. Not today, people. Not today. Uh, thank you, Jason. Come hang out with us in the future. Come see what my bluey looks like when it's done. Yeah, I can imagine it's always the pretty ones that like TikTok gets insane. That's right, Sir Goober. Funny enough that that's your name. We are a couple of baddies. If we were stranded on an island, Haley, what 3 items would we each take? A hook, some yarn, and some polyfill.
Uh, I know I said 3 single items or things I can bring in bulk. That's the question.
That's true. Mm. That's the only correct answer, Alyssa. Oh, thanks.
Hmm.
Hi, Lucille. Thank you, MD. MD says y'all are great. Great yarn, by the way.
Thank you.
Enjoy the luxury.
Rude.
Yeah, that is very rude. Also, I already had braces. I lost my retainer. Braces were not the solution. My memory was.
I felt
Ha
that.
ha ha. I know it, Karen. She's a very nice lady.
Let's say if I look like a Karen, I know I do. I've always got the RBF. It just happens. Like there's no controlling it. Like I was doing something the other day, and one of the kids said something, and kind of looked, and they were like, "Hey," I was like, "Look, you the one that said it."
I just, these dad jokes are funny. Thank you, Lucille. You are so nice. You can come back anytime.
Cat, we have gotten over 50 likes tonight.
I know.
Uh,
Yay.
but I'm so getting ready to go to sleep.
No, not yet. 20 more minutes. Grab a leg of your dinosaur. Just one.
Uh, hmm, trying not to. Just because I know, like, if I fall asleep before 11, I'm like awake by like 4 o'clock in the morning and awake for an hour. And then, like, when I go back
Mhm.
to sleep, it's not a restful sleep.
No, it's really not.
Last night, what was I doing? I don't know what I was trying to watch the Alabama football game. I made it to the 3rd quarter, and I was like, I was sitting there, laying on the couch because I couldn't sit up anymore. Either someone just said something disgusting. Oh,
Sorry, Lucille. No, it's someone in the chat. We're doing what we can to get rid of them as fast as we see them. There have just been some crazy people tonight. Thank you, Alyssa, for being on it and for
yes.
being here all night. Like, ugh.
Oh, and I did talk to Eva. She's still thinking about joining us on your Patreon officially. But I told her, I said, so we'll give you some grace. We know you're trying to get married.
I already said I'm in no hurry to I ain't doing anything with her at the moment.
Yeah. Well, we said January, so
Yeah, we did. I'm in no hurry. But maybe she'll want to come on a retreat.
I did mention it to her. She was supposed to have another party that week,
Mhm.
and or like a housewarming party for the people that can't come to the wedding.
Yeah.
And so I just don't know.
Yeah, people are definitely really weird these days, Lucille.
Yeah. And also another thing about her wedding is I don't know if I would be able to pay for the hotel room while I'm up there for that long.
Say that one more time.
For her wedding, I don't know if I would be able to stay up there and pay for the hotel that long.
Oh, true.
So
Like I said, I could be your plus one. We could split it.
even then, I still gotta buy a ticket and all that, cat.
No, you're right. I know. I know, I know, I know.
Well, listen, it's either go to her wedding or don't go on your retreat.
Please come to the retreat.
But she
Sorry,
did
Eva.
tell me that she's gonna have the party. She can make sure the party is gonna happen like not the week that we're going on the retreat. So if I wanted to come after that, I could. So we'll see. Because
Yeah,
that next week I'll be off,
that would be very exciting.
and then I'll be like, "Hey, listen, I have Cat with me." So she's gonna let me more details later.
Mhm. Yeah, Alyssa, I'm right there with you. Naji, I don't know how to say your name. Your your jokes they're great. I'm for it. Some of the ones that he has put are let's see. These my frog's car got towed. I tried fighting the fog yesterday, but I missed. I hate my job. I crush cans all day. It's so depressing. I made a pencil with 2 erasers. It was pointless. Dogs can't operate MRI machines, but cats can. What do you call a fancy fish? Sophisticated. They're all so cheesy dad jokes, but I love them.
Yeah, I need to make sure my alarm's back on for Monday tomorrow. That nap. was not long enough today.
How long was it?
Like I started laying down about 12:14. I was trying not to go to sleep right then. I wanted to try and finish out the voice. And then like it just didn't happen. I ended up going to sleep. And then like I woke up a little after 1. And I was like, yeah, no. Not happening. And then
Mm-mm.
like 1:43 rolled around and then like I had to get back up. But like
Oh, sorry, Lucille. I'm Kat, and this is Haley. She loves your accent.
everybody loves my accent except for me. So oh, and Kat, I will be definitely calling you. I've got to go give blood tomorrow, and then after I give blood, I'm gonna call you
Okay,
because I've got
good, because I've been thinking about it.
all the details that come with all the other things, like the retreat and all of that. So,
Mhm.
hello, Brad.
Thank you, Najee. Yes, hello, bread. I do have a lot of yarn, Lucille. This isn't even half of it.
It was pretty good.
It was. Um, yeah, I did a Comic-Con this weekend, bread. It was fun to see all the super cool costumes. I did it with my friend Caroline, and we got to road trip, and it was fun. And I mean, we still made a profit. It wasn't the most profitable thing, but it was great. And now we're here. It was a good weekend. No, I did not dress up. You know what? Oh my God. Do you know what I should have done, Haley? First off, I have cat ear headbands out the wazoo. And I should have, I could have just wore a shirt that says hello. Because then it could be Hello Kitty. Ha, 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 ha. I know that's so stupid and cheesy.
I mean, you know how unamused I am by that, right?
I would find it funny.
I mean, I didn't say it was funny. I just said like that wasn't funny. I'm so unamused by it.
Oh man. Wait a minute. Why do we have to sew the legs on this pattern? Excuse me? Why? That is super annoying. Literally, okay, she has you make the arms and the legs, and then she tells you to leave a long tail for the legs, and then you're going to crochet the body from head to butt. Like, she didn't say butt, but the point's there. Like, why would you not just continue from the legs up the body?
I
Like,
don't
what the
know.
heck?
Also, hello, Maria. I saw you come in,
Yes, hi. Hello.
and you've actually been on my mind here lately.
Yes.
Because I noticed you've been a little less inactive. You finally getting back to it, so I'm glad to see that. I saw your comment on my video today, so that made me happy to see when I posted it today.
Mm-hmm. Red says that they went to a Comic-Con a long time ago and fell in a pond backing up out of a picture being taken. I'm so sorry for that. That's terrible.
My question would be, did you get the picture after y'all came out of the pod? Because
I sure
that would have been the funny one. The the pretty before or as you're falling in, and then you coming out. Oh yeah, that's a memory photo.
Mhm. That would have been great.
Oh no, Maria, I hope you can shake it off soon.
Agreed.
It's 9:47 for me.
It's 10:47 for me.
Yeah, that means we'll be on another, hopefully, 13 minutes. That means, Kat, you need to be at a stopping point at 9:50 if you're going to talk about anything, or else I'll be leaving you mid sentence. Letting you know now.
Like, chop chop, let's go. I'm ready for bed. Ugh.
For those of you who are new and joining, I know I sound like a real bitch to Kat right now, but no. Kat is terrible with timing.
Yeah, I've really really bad time blindness.
She'll get the talking in the chat, and I get you want to catch up in the chat, but look, we have a certain time. I can't extend it any longer some days. I'm sorry, Maria.
Yes, I agree. Get in there. Okay, I got it. Gotta yell at it a little. Nazi, your jokes really were they were great. Thank you. Maria, if you need to pick me up, go back and read all of Naji's dad jokes. Also, bread. There's no way that I could have crocheted an entire outfit for Comic Con. It was so hot where we were. I would have died straight up. Lucille has crocheted an octopus, a frog, a tank top, and a monkey. Super cute. People love monkeys too.
Oh, I sold my sloth too.
Yay!
This lady come in and she had this. You could tell RBF was a thing for her. She come in and I was like, oh Lord. And she got up. She went to look and she's like, do you have any sloths? I said, I actually do. I showed it to her. She says, I'll take it. I said, it's $18. She said, okay. Can you break 100?
Why? Why do
Yeah.
people have YouTube names like this?
I don't. Did I cut it out?
Uh, only a tiny bit. But
Okay.
I heard what you said. I was just distracted by their name.
Okay, because you were frozen for me for a second, so I wondered if I cut out.
They said yes, you did.
Okay. Well, anyways, she bought the sloth right then and there. So I guess I do need to make a couple of sloths. Ugh. Hate that pattern.
Yeah, yours, your name, the person asking. I'm not saying it
What? They want no money?
in the chat.
I know, but are they asking for my name?
No,
Oh, okay. I was like, wait,
they're
what?
asking who we're talking about.
Oh, I don't know the lady's name.
No, in the chat, the
Did you
YouTube
finish?
name.
Oh, did you finish the diet from the other? No, I did not. Once I got to the market, I did not crochet, and this week was really busy for me. Had a lot of things going on, especially towards the end of the week. Get ready for my market. Um, I had to do my inventory video on Thursday as soon as I got home from the dentist. Luckily, I was able to leave work early, and they were able to get me in a little earlier. So that was a good thing. They did not have to numb me. That was also great.
Woohoo!
I hate being numb.
Same. Well, and it never helps that the second I'm done at the dentist, I'm starving. Like, I'm so hungry, it's like I haven't eaten in a week, and I need food. And you can't eat because your mouth is numb.
And most of those times, I'll just go get a milkshake. I didn't drop my scissors. Where'd they go?
I'm picky about my milkshakes. And I like them, but, like, I don't want, like, McDonald's milkshakes, they're not real. Like,
Oh,
the it's just
I was talking about like from Dairy Queen.
yeah, and we don't have a Dairy Queen, like, in town by my dentist. All we have literally are it's McDonald's and then the gas station that you can, like, order food from. Yes,
Right.
Lucille, I'm still not crazy.
Well, I may end up having to break the yarn because I don't know where them scissors went.
Trauma. Super trauma. Thank you, Harrison, you're very sweet.
Oh, y'all quit getting all bent over about breaking yarn.
I can't help it.
You act like it's the worst thing in the world.
It kind of is, though. It's a small world problem, but I don't know, Najee. I don't know. Yes, Alan, we are crafty ones with the power.
Alright, guys, well, I've got 6 minutes, so I'm not even going to try and start another leg. I got the head and one leg done.
Oh, nice. I have 2 legs and 2 arms of one pattern and kind of a head of another pattern.
Alright.
Uh, I'm I
Thank
will
you.
it will be bluey.
Yeah. Um, anyways, I gotta get off.
Okay. You
I
have
would
a
like to. We
good
ain't got
night's sleep.
5 minutes left, anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, bye, guys. Don't
Bye.
forget, if you haven't liked the live, go and like her live, please. But I'll see
Yes.
y'all next time.
Yes. And don't forget to subscribe and join the Patreon and do all the fun things.
Y'all, I don't know if she's leaving though, but I am. So good night,
Uh,
everybody. Good night,
I
Alyssa.
am. Bye.
Bye.